Hi, my name is Victoria and I've got a little challenge for you. I'm going to show you a picture of someone and see if you or your partner can resonate with them. I want you to see if you or your partner have felt this way. Ready? Here's one picture and here's the other picture. I'm sure you'll all agree that you've felt this way before. In just a minute, I'm going to show you what can help and how you can try it for yourself. And the best part is you can do it anywhere, at home, at work, traveling, anywhere. This is what I recommend to my clients if they've got something to naturally help calm them without spending a fortune. Again, my name is Victoria and I'm a stress management teacher with 14 years of experience teaching on and offline. I'm a yoga instructor and one of the teachers on the largest free meditation app in the world, Insight Timer. My Stress Less at Your Desk cards are sold all over the world, helping people manage their stress on an everyday basis. I've spent the last 4 years looking at ways to help people relax without the help of me physically being there. In fact, I'm going to let you in on some facts that you may not be aware of. You see, we are living in a world of increased stress, and I've found that the women seem to be able to talk it out. Kids are getting help with fidget toys and more talk of mental health at their schools. But the stigma of mental health is still strong amongst males. Most of my clients are female, and the thing I hear them say all the time, I wish my husband could learn how to manage his stress. In fact, studies have shown that mental health issues in men may not be decreasing, but may be on the increase. Small actions towards managing your stress can make huge changes. Now, I think you see how important it is to take care of our men's mental health. Sure, there are ways for men to access health, and I'll list them for you here and at the end of this presentation. However, what I've found is the waiting lists are long and some men are still reluctant to seek help. You see, men have been told, man up, men don't cry, suck it up, build a bridge, for years. I don't actually want to talk about the suicide statistics because they're too scary to mention and it makes me terribly sad. I got overwhelmed when I started researching how I could help the men in our lives. I didn't think I could do anything, and then one day I was out with friends in a band and I was actually feeling really uncomfortable myself. I was going through some anxiety personally. I wasn't in a very happy place in my life and I didn't want to be there, but I also didn't want to be by myself with my own negative thoughts at home alone. So I sat down and I looked into my drink and I didn't have anything to do with my hands, so I just kept the drink there and I knew I'd probably end up drinking up my sadness. And next to me there was a guitar pick that someone had left lying around. It was a nice wooden one and it had a thumb indent on it. And I picked it up and it was so smooth and it fit really easily into my hand. And I started turning it around in different directions and started playing with the pick instead of drinking more wine. And I looked up at everyone enjoying themselves and my thumb started rubbing across the smooth velvety indent of the pick. And I noticed I was breathing better and a sense of calm started to come over me. And no one noticed what I was doing, but it made me feel calmer and more present within the group. My forehead relaxed, my shoulders softened, and I sat just rubbing my thumb gently across the pick. And I actually started to enjoy myself. And a couple of years later, after producing more stress management products and realizing it was still mostly women buying the products, that I wanted to produce one specifically suited to men. I researched for about a year, and all I could find was plastic fidget toys for kids, all in bright colours, but nothing for men at all. And then I was helping my son clean up his room, and I found a guitar pick in his music box. It was just one of those yucky little cheap plastic ones. It had no indent. But it brought back the memories of that sense of peace that I felt the day that I was watching that band gig. So I wondered if I could suggest it to men to carry around a pick. It'd be easy to fit in their pocket. No one would know that they're helping themselves and calming themselves in a completely natural, not drug-induced way. So I went about with more research, and I found the sandalwood is the best for calming. So I sought out a supplier that could start making me lovely sandalwood picks with a smooth velvety indent in them. I also wanted a place for men to store it. They are very small and they can get easily lost. So I put them in a soft leather carrying case that can go on any key ring. So it's perfect to have with them at all times. So here's how it works. There's an acupressure point at the end of our thumbs, and it opens up the lowest part of our lungs. Then we can bring in the oxygen that our body needs, and we can allow it to get into our blood system through the lowest part of our lungs. This allows us to use the oxygen in our muscles, in our cells. The repetitive movement of the thumb as it glides across the indent starts to allow our heart rate to calm. This then lowers our blood pressure. It allows us to think clearly instead of reacting to our emotions. And it allows us to start being in the present moment. Because the pick is so discreet, men can use this in any situation when they feel anxious or stressed and not feel as though they are bringing any attention to themselves. That's why I'm proud to introduce the Carry Calm. In my opinion, it's the only product on the market that looks manly and doesn't make you stand out. And because it comes in a leather carrying case that fits onto your key ring, it can be taken anywhere. Here's what's on the market now for anxiety relief. Plastic, bright, probably toxic children's toys. Isn't that incredible? There is absolutely nothing for our men or for our older teenagers. And looking at the news around with mental health and men's mental health, it's something that really needs to be addressed. I believe that having small moments throughout the day to take a breath is so important for your mental health, and I know I'm not alone. Studies have shown that bringing mindful moments to your day makes a huge difference. I'm only selling these online to keep the costs down, so it's accessible to everyone. And the Carry Calm is only 22 Australian dollars, and that includes the case as well. It also comes in a beautiful velvet gift pack if you decide to give it to a friend. Now, as a thank you for taking the time to watching this presentation, I've put together a really special promotion so you can try it for yourself and you get an even better deal. When you click on the button below to access your special offer, you'll be taken to a secure order page where you'll have the option to get a 2-for-1 offer. I'm also going to package your Carry Calm in a beautiful soft velvet gift bag so you can use it to give to a friend. Now, as you can imagine, this deal will be taken up by many, and I do expect to sell these out fast, and I only have 100 in stock. So click the link below to get started. Now, one more thing, the Carry Calm is backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied with your purchase, simply return it for full refund. No hassles, no worries. Thank you very much for joining me here today, wherever you are, and I hope you enjoy your Carry Calm.